I just finished watching season 1 of Fruits Basket for the first time, and one of the biggest unanswered questions that I'm taking from season 1 is who gave Toru the hat when she was a kid? And yes, I know I could just look up the spoilers or overanalyze the silhouette to figure out who it was, but I don't want to do that. I really want to be like genuinely surprised when it's revealed, but I also want to share my like over-analysis and rambling. Obviously, we saw that Kyo overheard Toru telling her friends about the story of the hat, and it felt like he was listening for a reason. And then we saw Yuki come across the hat when he was picking up papers outside of Toru's room, and he had a truly visceral reaction to seeing this hat, so he obviously knows something about it. One of the most significant moments to me about the hat in season 1 was that it fell behind the bed when Kyo was coming to bring Toru food when she was sick. Honestly, at this point, I could be swayed either way. I mean, is it Yuki and the hat falling behind the bed is symbolic or metaphorical of like Toru doesn't need that for comfort anymore because now she's got Kyo for comfort when he walks into the room? I feel like I might be overthinking that one a little bit. Or is it Kyo and the hat falling behind the bed is just a convenient way for him not to see it so that the reveal doesn't happen quite yet? The story gives Kyo, right? Like, little boy knows where she lives but doesn't talk to her, makes her chase him to bring her back home, and then slaps the hat on her head without saying a word and just disappears. That's Kyo energy. But if it is Kyo, I just don't know that Yuki would actually know anything about a moment like that from Kyo's childhood, so I wouldn't really track why he had a reaction to the hat. One thing that crossed my mind is we got a little bit of information about an incident that happened when Yuki was younger, where classmates essentially found out his secret and Hattori had to come and erase the memories. And because the little boy who gave her the hat knew where she lived, part of me wonders if like she was one of those kids or connected to that story in any way, which would actually be insane, because when you think back to the moment where Toru was talking to Yuki at school and basically said, if my memory has to get wiped, please become friends with me again, that would make that moment so insane and significant. So I think for now I've settled on thinking it's Yuki. If it is Yuki, I wonder how finding that out could change the relationship dynamics between him and Toru. And if it's Kyo, I feel like that just helps support my like bias theory that they're cosmically linked. So I'm looking forward to finding out who it was and if that affects anything.